Pastor thanks Trump for visiting Detroit. Says Biden Obama never came to the hood. Of course, you think they will come because they automatically get those votes. They used to, well, I should say, used to automatically get those votes. You know, black folks for years used to vote blue no matter who, and now we're finally waking up and understanding that they have to actually work for your vote. And the Democrats for years took black folk for granted, and now we have someone coming in that's actually coming in and talking to us and asking us what can I do to help? What do y'all need? Someone that's actually willing to do that, and we're gonna show the clip of that. We're gonna talk a little bit about that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news now. This comes from the Daily Wire's Zach Jewell. He reports that a pastor in Detroit thanked former President Donald Trump for visiting the city during a Saturday roundtable with religious and community leaders. During the event at 180 Church, the Trump campaign launched a Black Voter Coalition, which comes as many in the black community show signs of dissatisfaction with President Joe Biden's administration. NBC News reported, quote, "President Trump, I'm so humbled that you would be here. President Obama never came to the hood, so to speak," right? So let's just play this video here. Here we go.
President Trump, I'm so humbled that you would be here. President Obama never came to the hood, so to speak, right? President Joe Biden, he went to the big NAACP dinner, but he never came to the hood. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Pastor. Very humble.
Really nice. Thank you. My honor.
Team Trump also announced that former Detroit Democratic Mayor Kwame Kilpatrick is endorsing Trump for president. Wow, that's big as well. Kilpatrick was sentenced to 28 years in prison for taking part in a racketeering and bribery scheme while in office, but Trump commuted his sentence in 2021 after the former mayor spent just over 6 years in prison. Quote, "I can never thank President Trump enough for what he's done for me and my family, giving me my freedom," Kilpatrick said, according to the Trump campaign announcement. "But I believe this election and the issues involved are personal to every family and every person in America." Trump was joined by several prominent black Republicans at the church roundtable event, including his former Secretary of Housing and Urban Development, Dr. Ben Carson, Rep. John James, and Rep. Byron Donalds. And I like Byron Donalds. Any one of them can easily be vice president. Quote, "Historically, rates of black voters now support President Trump, and the reason is simple. Black voters know that President Trump is the only presidential candidate who can deliver results on day one because he already has," the Trump campaign says. A black business owner who was also seated at the roundtable with Trump on Saturday praised the former president's administration for helping minority communities. So let's play this clip here.
When you were in office, Mr. President Trump, the African American community, the Latino community, the Arabic community, we all soared. The money was pumping when you were in office.
True. You can't argue with that.
As a restaurant operator, I'm telling you that the money was pumping. And the money's not pumping now, and we need to get back to that because it's ruining our economy.
Right.
Echoing the sentiment of a lot of people, not just black folk. A lot of Americans are echoing that sentiment. That's why a lot of people is for Trump. But after the church roundtable, Trump is set to give an address at Turning Point USA's People Convention in the Motor City. As Trump spends his day in the largest city in Michigan, a vital battleground state, President Biden, who will be joined by Obama, is set to meet A-list celebrities in Los Angeles. You see where his priorities are for a fundraiser that the Biden campaign is expecting will bring in around $28 million in donations. The president's LA fundraiser was blasted by the Trump campaign. They said, quote, President Trump will be campaigning and meeting with everyday Americans in Detroit, Michigan, an area decimated by Joe Biden's failed policies, said Trump campaign spokesperson Steve Cheung. Meanwhile, Biden will be at a glitzy fundraiser in Hollywood with his elitist, out-of-touch celebrity benefactors that own him. And that's true. I mean, compare and contrast the two, man. Compare and contrast the two administrations and decide which administration to actually be better for you and your family. I mean, it's clear that Trump would benefit the majority of Americans. But let me know what you think. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.